3 situation, the numbers game for Saudi Esports. Although Shut Up is still alive, is going to be very, very huge because he is always the one giving the information for his teammates. And although he was always the one dying first, but the information was absolutely valuable for the attacking side, especially for the attacking side. So Shut Up takes another one, FTS, and that's going to be it. That's going to be it for Says. Says is going to be absolutely tough for him in a 1v4 situation, although he did take FDX out. But this is going to be imminent. It is going to be Saudi Esports with a 2-0 victory. Unless if Says can conjure up something. He's got 13 kills. He's the one with the most kills. But he's only got like what? He's only got like 30 seconds to save himself. Oh, Shut Up gets taken down, but gets traded, and there you have it. That is going to be 2-0 for Saudi Esports, and another 2-0 victory. Another 2-0 victory in the first round of Swiss.
I mean, it's a clean sheet here for the side of Saudi Esports, Sakaichi. I know. We just got to see that there, rightfully owned by the South Star Wars, and that's going to be putting Animus now here down by, 2 more lives here to play for. And then unfortunately for them, well, hey, it is what it is. You got to move on to the next. This is the Swiss stage we're talking about. Every team has to play at least, well, if you're going to be able to win your first 3 games dominantly, then you only get to play 3 games. But if ever you do lose the first 2, then you're bound to play 5 games to try to sustain your journey here in this competition for the COD World Championship. So, Sakaichi, enough to be said, Saudi Esports, we get to see the first arena team here actually winning this very run, and I know for sure, names in line, they never fail to show how dominant they can be, and we get to see Elevate up next, by the way. And Elevate, we all know how strong they are up against Godlike. I mean, Sakaichi, what's your expectations, man?
Well, talking about Elevate, yeah, of course, from the Garena region, we've known some of these players since they started their careers. But going up against a former world finalist in Godlike is going to be absolutely huge for a first game. Like, if anything, but here's the thing about competitive esports. Here's the thing about pro esports. Sometimes in these kinds of competitions, in Swiss rounds, you might want to go up against the toughest team. Why is that? Because if you win against them, then you would think that the momentum is with you. You would think that you have got what it takes, because usually the first game or the first series is going to be some sort of the momentum maker. If you win, you get the momentum. If you lose, then sometimes it can take your energy away. It can take your motivation away for the rest of the tournament. Sometimes it can fuel you, but most of the time, first games are the most important in any sport, in any esports. But if you go up against a team as tough as Godlike, and if you win against them, then Elevate might think that this could be their year. This could be their chance. And they have the 1-0 advantage already. They have already won hard point.
Already. Granted. And now we move over to Search and Destroy, which we all know is Search and Destroy firing range, by the way. The last time that they were able to meet, it was actually Godlike winning firing range. So let's come and get it here. It's the first to 7 winning condition here. 2 minutes round limit, 20 rounds cap for the overtime. And the question is, will we even see an overtime? I think we most likely will, Sakaichi. I mean, the last time we were able to see them actually go up against each other, I think it went down to like a 9-7 scoreline.
9-7, yes. You can go to overtime if it is right at 6-6, if it's tied at 6-6. But look at Susano getting the first one, but Trunks especially were very, very quick there. With a 4v4 situation, Trunks getting 2 already. Yopi over Prevail. Yopi with a double kill with a wallbang over Trunks. The attacker is Godlike in this first round, in the first few rounds in this Search and Destroy. 3v2. The bomb is still in the hands of Abyss. So the bomb is still there, but Abyss is in trouble though. Abyss is going to get taken down, so the bomb is on the ground at the corner. That's a huge disadvantage though.
Oh, and Susano just gets a beautiful shot there, Sakaichi. My days, Elevate here looking to chain this one as well to just a quick run here for this very series. Come again. If I'm not mistaken, just by looking at the drawback here for Hardpoint, it went down to Hishenda, so Elevate was able to win that one 250 to 144 gunfights. Very immaculate here for a set of Elevate. Now we start things off here for Search and Destroy. Second round, we go into Trino. Let's get the first blood up against Kendi, and Yopi does go down as well. Numbers disadvantage here for the side of the Red Rebellion.
Wow, it's a 4v3. The bomb is with Learn. Look at this from the side of Learn. Going to take down
Drop the bomb.
one, but PJ and Susano getting their kill, so it's going to be a 3v2 situation. Elevate with a 1-point lead after winning the first hardpoint matchup.
They have the bomb.
Abyss in that smoke. PJ, if he can see that, PJ just a spraying around Abyss, and the 3 kills in succession just like that. The smoke truly helped when PJ, he actually saw Abyss. He might actually could listen to him, but he could not make the spray, and it's 1-0 in this one.
1-0 indeed. Now Godlike here looking to go for a barrage for the push here on towards his A-bomb site. Smoke's gonna get deployed. Nades as well, getting cooked up. 2 players here from the back, holding down here for the side of Godlike. They got mid-map control, but they got to worry about Chloe here actually about to go for the flank as well. Player 5 Neutrino does get the read, gets the shot to connect, and that's going to be an early strike here for the side of Godlike as they simultaneously push up here towards his A-bomb site.
Yeah, they are working aggressively, and Learn is all alone. He is going to make the quick plan perhaps, but he's going to wait for Yopi and PJ to get taken down. Everybody is there. Kendi getting walled back by Abyss, and Susano over Prevail. This is going to be huge. Yopi and Susano and Abyss and Neutrino are the 2 left. The bomb is on the ground after Learn getting taken away. And 3v2 situation, but the bomb is on the ground. So it is going to be tough because they will need to take the bomb, and they are out of the A side, and Yopi taking Abyss out. And now Neutrino will really need to get himself into the Death Valley because the bomb is on the A side and they are out of it. If you want to make the plan, you need to take the bomb, so they'll just, they'll just defend the bomb, and then that's what happened.
Exactly. Now moving over to the next round, round 4, we get to see a bit of a slow tempo that Godlike has been able to choose here. And they're going to be holding down to all 3 lanes, just waiting for the aggression to come through and possibly a pickoff. And Learn finds PJ out early on towards the A-bomb side. That might just be a calling for them to divert their play for a set of Elevate, reside more on the parameter on the A side. Maybe till then they can solidify themselves, but Godnade connect for Neutrino. Spots Susano out. Numbers going down here for the set of Elevate.
Yeah, it's going to be Godlike with the initiative. They have the bomb and the side of Learn. They are going towards their favorite A side again. The spray is in the smoke, but Kalo and Kendi having the kills. They are trying to even the numbers up here. Kendi finding another one. It's a 2v3 situation. They might still have a chance here. They are splitting up. Kalo as well as Kendi. He's got Learn right in front of him, and Abyss as well. The bomb has been planted at A, so they will need to take them down. They are just outside, and Godlike are trying to flank Kalo out. Kalo trying to take Abyss, but his position is going to be retake. Kendi is going to make the defusal. That's a huge balls. That's huge balls though. From Elevate. It's going to be huge. Abyss taking Kalo down though. No time for them. Kalo, or Kendi should I say, almost with the defusal, almost with the defense as well for the diffuser, but Godlike, they are swarming like wolves to get the second point.
The performance meter says it's 119 FPS, nearly 120 right there, and they are absolutely going to be on the Samsung S23 Ultra. It is going to be the official gaming sponsor phone here for this very tournament. And now we move over to the next round. It is going to be a beat strike here for the set of Godlike, but Kalo beats them down. Prevail is there for the trade. And it's now going to be a 2v1 here. Yopi, the captain, all alone. 1v2. Oh, captain, my captain, your fearful trip is done.
But it's not over yet. Ready up.
Just like that. That's very, very quick. And we are back and forth here. It's been point to point so far. There are some lead changes in this one.
Destroy the
3
objective.
points to 2, or 3 rounds to 2. Godlike leads. And as we are seeing in the chat, if Godlike are to have a chance of winning this one, they will need to take this S&D. Especially with them being the attacker early doors. Candy. They are now on the A side. Abyss takes him down. They are going straight at the A side very early on.
Planted.
Much to the cheer of Elevate, who are all at B. First up, it's a 1v1. Trunks with a double. Trunks tries to go for the third one. And triple kill for him. Klo is all alone. And
Lost that round.
out
but it's
of
not
the
over
game.
Yet. Ready up.
Quickly. And another quick round from Godlike after they knew already what's up from Elevate. But now they are going to switch sides. Now this time, strategy is going to be the #1 play.
S&D masterclass here for the side of Godlike. So far, we are seeing just a bit more pressure here coming in now. Godlike Trunks sprays down, spots close, spots PJ. Yopi's there for the trade, but the numbers disadvantage still pretty evident for the side of Elevate. It's a 2v4. Yopi's gonna be a tag away. He's gonna go down. Sano here to go for the clutch. Spots 1, spots 2, but can't connect on the second. And it's now gonna be Godlike here, just a round away from match point.
Yeah, just a round away from match point, and then 2 rounds away from our first ever control here in the World
Defend the
Championships,
objective.
because we haven't seen any yet. We have seen domination from the winning team, a 2-0 victory, but now we have seen Elevate dominating on Hardpoint, and this time on S&D, Godlike has been immense. They have been absolutely aggressive. The first few rounds that they've won was all due to this great strategy after the bomb plant. But now they're just spraying and killing everyone. And Godlike, now they are trying their level best. Yopi is with the bomb. It's a 5v4 situation. Klo getting prevail. This could be huge, but Trunks with a triple, just evening the numbers, but getting traded by Susano. Now it's 2v2. The bomb is still on the ground though. The bomb is at point A, and Godlike are defending it for their lives. Susano tries to come, as well as Klo, and now the chase has been made. Actually, they're getting away from the bomb. Are they letting Klo to take it though? This is very, very interesting strategy coming from Godlike, and it's been taken by Klo. Will he make the bomb plant? Because Godlike looked like they just gave it away. They might be giving away this round actually, after they just decided to rotate and trying to find Susano actually.
Ooh. Bomb's now finally gonna get planted here by the side of Klo. It's gonna be an open plant towards Americans. Katrina's gonna be all alone. 1v2. Picks up that Odin as well in exchange for the sniper. Now look at the angle here that Susano is playing here towards backsteel, ensuring that no opportunities for Neutrino to wrap around. Player's gonna be inside of the site. Neutrino doesn't check. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that Klo's gonna be inside, and he's gonna go for the challenge. And finally, you get to see it's gonna be them finally stopping the momentum here for the side of Godlike.
I think that should be Godlike's point. They've got the bomb on the ground, but they decided to rotate. I think that was a bit of a blunder from Godlike. But Elevate getting their 3rd point, and I believe Godlike, they are not going to let another round slip from their fingers from what Trunks had did in the previous round with that triple kill. But Red Rebellion, the army of Red Rebellion, they are trying their little best to come back from this one. DJ is absolutely hurt. Kalo finding some. There's some in the center though. The push is not being done yet from Elevate. They're trying to get some kills in from long range.
All gonna come down to the pickoffs. Prevail's gonna be inside of the trailer side. Learn holding this mid map down. Elevate, you typically don't see them play search and destroy this passively. It's all gonna come down now to Kendi to make the pick off once again. Notable name for the set of Elevate. Can he find the shot here up against Abiz? He checks out. Gonna go for the challenge. Abiz, Kendi here inside of the A-bomb site. No one connecting the shots, not just yet, but finally Kendi gets the shot down. Abiz goes out. This might just be a strike here towards the A-bomb site.
Yeah, the bomb site is open, but look at Prevail. Look at Trunks as well. They are defending. They are there. They're just waiting in that house. Yopi is going to make the bomb plan, and then Prevail will come, but getting traded, but not traded, but getting flanked. Everybody getting flanked. Now it's a 5v1 situation. The bomb has now been planted, and Neutrino had to make the play, but Candy, it was all Candy. The first kill, the first sniper kill, is always going to be the momentum shifter, and that is what Elevate has done. They are now just one away. Well, will we see this going to overtime, Warden? Might we?
I mean, I'm leaning towards an overtime. I would love to see an overtime run here for the set of Elevate and Godlike. But it's all gonna come down to the pacing here. Whether can Godlike actually score that match point advantage first of all, and Elevate just be able to strike back as well with the same amount of force. Get that readjustment here and there. So far, passive play here, leading towards the A-bomb site once again. And it's going to be Elevate here, stacking up 3 players on towards A-Long, but got to keep in mind, player 2 and player 3, that is going to be prevailing Trunks that could just barge in anytime, and Abiz gets the collateral through the wall. Candy PJ goes down.
Well, we're still with Yopi though. Abyss, huge double kill coming from him. Just over 1 minute left in this one. Bomb will need to be planted, or else Godlike is going to be on match point, and they will force a game 3, which is going to be control. It has never been played so far in this one after the first round of things. Yopi, Chloe, and Susano. Godlike with all 5 players in their roster still alive. Abyss after that double kill. Now, it's very, very passive from the side of Elevate. They are trying to find the opening. Trunks, that's the opening though. And then the double, getting traded, but Abyss with the trade. Look at how Godlike just waiting and waiting, because Elevate has just got 3. They'll need to make the move towards A, maybe make the rotation towards B, but they are very, very patient, and now they are on match point.
Godlike. Search and Destroy Masterclass has been able to dominate a lot of these squads here on the west. On Search and Destroy firing range. Now looking like they want to take this one away from the east. Kendi here. Getting a lot of allocation, a lot of information here on his A-bomb side, but they quickly divert towards the east side, just leaving Kendi here to wrap around to flank here on towards red. But look at the 2 players here from set of Godlike, already knowing what's up. Neutrino holding this angle down, spamming through the wall. PJ is there to get the kill on the front line. Will be able to get the entry frag, but Trunks is there for the trade as well. Trunks, all eyes on you. This guy is a menace with a Fennec.
Yeah, with that Fennec, 16 kills from Trunks. He has taken 2 triple kills, and I believe 3 or 4 double kills as well in this 10 rounds that has been played. Trunks getting 1. Trunks, almost getting Yopi, but the one with the bomb takes him down, takes the carry down. Now it's a 3v3. That's evening the numbers, but less than 1 minute left. The concentration is at B. Yopi with the bomb. Yopi wants to get inside the house, but look at Abyss. He is just scoping through that window. He knows that if somebody's coming, then he will just shut him down. And if the man down was Yopi, then it can become a huge disadvantage for the side of Elevate. Now the waiting game, once again, from Godlike.
They quickly divert back here now here towards the A-bomb site. Good read for them, but they're going to move in quick. Abiz might just be able to get that information as well towards the mid-map, but can't really spot anyone at all. A look at player 2 here, trying to check out the plays. Learn anytime, could just peek out and go for the spray down. The bomb's going to get planted. Yopi's going to go out. Another player here on towards A-Long. Learn gets the kill. PJ all alone in a 1v2 situation. Going to go for the trail, but the time runs out. Godlike, they claim game number 2.
Yeah, but the strategy right at the end there from the side of Godlike, because they knew if they are going to become more aggressive, because Elevate has become a bit passive in the rounds in which they playing catch up. But now we are going to have a 1-all scoreline. For the very first time, we are going to have Control Warden in this one, in the World Championship for this year, which I believe is going to be 50-50 because Hardpoint has been Elevate's game and S&D, Godlike, they have been an absolute masterclass coming from them. But now, for that control, it is going to be absolutely interesting. What are the stats? What do the stats tell you, Warden?
I mean, something about like the whole run there for the side of Trunks was just truly the biggest factor in why they were able to slow them down. So hand down the sniper towards the beast, he is able to perform those first bloods as well. And the rest will live on. I mean, we got to see a pretty fair share of highlights for both squads, but granted, a lot more was claimed by the side of Godlike, all because of Trunks just able to get some spray downs over spray downs over spray downs there with a Fennec.
Wow. Trunks has been absolutely huge, absolutely immense, especially in the last few rounds. So actually, if let's say Elevate was to take the victory, can we say that actually Godlike had bottled it? Because there's this one round in which they have got their advantage. They have got the bomb on the ground, but they decided to just make the rotation out of nowhere just because they want to hunt down one. But good on them, good on Trunks. 16 kills with 1 assist. That is absolutely huge for Godlike. And in this best of 3, we're going all the way.
I mean, reach a long distance there, and we're going to be moving over to control now. I know for sure Elevate is really good in respawns, but Godlike's control is one of the best out there as well. And I don't exactly know where was this version of Godlike on CDSI, because completely this is so different, especially with the performance that they had on firing range. Now, you know, it is still for us to wait later on, but for this time being, we take a look at the players. Sam's just smiling. I mean, he might just be like, you know, giving some pep talks for the teams and looking like they're making the call already that, well, they are ready to go for the next fight. Godlike, these guys are true warriors on the World Championship. I mean, if you take a look at the run that they had during the take for 2022, they came off last. And on 2023, they were able to get some readjustments and came off second. And I know for sure they just don't want to give up this series just like that here up against Elevate. Elevate, they better watch out.
Yeah, and they've been together. Most of them have been together since the World Championship. No, it's not even the World Championship 2021. They've been together since Team Mayhem way back in 2020. So that, if anything, is to make them go by. It's the unity, it's the chemistry that they have with each other. They have been playing locally, internationally together, but they're going up against Elevate, who has seen a lot of things in the international stage. But now it is going to be absolutely huge to see who is going to win, because whoever wins this one, believe me, is going to go absolutely far, because the winners of this one, the winners of this series, the winners of this control, they are going to feel like the world is theirs. They're going to have the momentum, they're going to have the confidence to go all the way, because they've just beaten one of the strongest teams. Yes, of course, there are lots and lots of strong teams, but this is one of the matches in round 1 of Swiss. And sometimes you might say, how are these two teams meeting this early in the competition? Well, that's what happened.
Exactly, man. I mean, for me, I really like the Swiss stage format more than the group stage. I feel like this is the most balanced format that we have for any tournaments out there. Now we take a look at them on the middle of the stage. This is just, you know, the bringing trophy of this World Champs coming in. That's what everyone is trying to fight for. Come on now, looking like the game's about to start. Here we go. Elevate is on the run here for Hardpoint. Godlike able to get a pretty dominant response as well on Search and Destroy. We move over to Control, which is a hybrid of basically Hardpoint and Search and Destroy here, Sakaichi. So it's just a matter of testing now whether What's going to be the preparation? If you are on the side of Elevate, you'd love to ban the map of Arsenal probably, and then for the side of Godlike, you take away Seaside and you meet in the middle, and you know, just play possibly Arsenal for this one. So let's come and get it. Come again. We are still waiting for the games to start, and looking like we are already heading straight into the next game, and looking like we are going to be forced into raid. So best believe it, Susano, Kendi, first set of Elevate, Snipers, going to be a big crucial factor. Same goes for the side of Godlike, especially for a Bees. Let's come and get it here, Sakaichi. First to 3 winning condition, 1 minute and 1.5 minutes of round time limit, and only one unique operator per player here. We're not going to be seeing duplicates here, Sakaichi.
Wow, only one operator skill that can be used by each player. It is going to be absolutely interesting to see. But now, here we go. But only... Look at this. The kills are already coming. It has been chaos. It has been mayhem so early on in this one, though.
And it's going to be actually Elevate here on the defensive side. Offense, we go for the set of Godlike. So far, the kills are pretty back-to-back here, but looking at the play here for the set of Godlike, they are leaning towards to go for the B control point. Prevail is going to be falling back, going to be getting a lot more pressure here towards mid map. And at the same time, as Elevate, they surround themselves here on this B control point. The players of the side of Godlike, they quickly reside towards A.
Very, very quickly, and now Godlike is going to try and take the side of A with 3 players going there, making all the kills, and Elevate. Now on 22 lives, Godlike, they are sacrificing a little bit just to take the side of A. Can they do that though? Looking at Yopi, they are trying to defend, and they almost got there. Actually, Godlike is 2/3 of the bar already being completed.
Quick shot here for the set of the Bees, taking down Chloe. A control point should be captured already, all because of Prevail holding this corner down. Time extension is granted, but they're down by the lives. So if ever they can get the clearance here, that might just come in huge. And so far, they do clear the player on towards Money House. And they try to make a push here towards this B control point from Driveway. Trunks leading the push. Topside play for PJ. He's going to go down. Switch up there towards Glow. Not going to be finding the connection, but fortunately, Learn is there for the trade. He goes for the spray, but they get overwhelmed by the crossfire. Set it up here by the side of Elevate.
Yeah, and then now just 1 digit, just 9 lives left for Godlike with less than 90 seconds to spare. They're going to try and take B, but that is not going to be as easy as how we said it. The way that they are going to take it with a less lives. Prevail goes down to Susano, and with just over 1 minute remaining over here. Look at the spread, look at the rotation as well. They're not letting Godlike to even sniff B, because it is going to be Susano taking down Trunks, he's trying his very, very best. Just 5 lives left for Godlike. Elevate might have defended this well though, with just 2 left. PJ, Candy, Kilo with all the kills, and then there's just 1 life left. It's just Learn all alone. And I believe that is going to be the first one for the side of Elevate. They have been defending. Oh, but look at Learn. He's trying to be cheeky. He's trying to be very, very cheeky. He takes down Candy, takes down Susano. Can he do it? Can he be the clutch man? 1 against 9 lives with just less than 30 seconds left. Can he do it? But everybody is just running away, and then Yopi with the last kill, and then Elevate gets the first point in this control.
Lovely take there for a set of Elevate as they delay the time capture there, or ending off the round overall. They are able to build up 4 operator skills as they head straight towards the next round. And it's now going to be Elevate starting here to play on the defensive side. They got 4 operators coming in. They got a Sparrow, they got a War Machine. They go for the clearance here, but the nade connects for the set of the Chino, shutting down that Sparrow. Now it's just going to be Kendi with a War Machine here to try to make the play. Laundry side here for the set of the Chino held on, and the first wave will be endured by the set of Godlike, but the reinforcement is there as well for the set of Elevate. But unfortunately for them, it's not going to matter.
Yeah, because look at this now from Elevate. Oh, Godlike defending B, defending for their lives. But look at the 2-man rotation actually at the bottom side of the map. Kalo as well as Candy, they are all alone, and everyone is going right at A. Maybe they will want to force the time extension and just taking out A. But look at, ooh, Abyss, but getting traded after the double kill. But only 22 lives for Elevate as they successfully defended A. They've been defending from long range, actually, is Godlike. And that is the huge one for them with just 40 seconds left. And 1/3 of A has been taken by Elevate. Look at this coming from Neutrino as well. Neutrino all alone at the corner. Neutrino killing almost everybody before getting taken out by Susano, but the damage has been done. But for Godlike too, only 19 lives left, and then 2/3 of A will be taken by Elevate as they are going to force the time extension because time is not really on their side. And they might be on their side now because they have taken A, they have captured it, and 90 seconds for them to take B. And the kill count, or should I say the life count, has been quite a bit of the same. 11 for Elevate, 14 for Godlike with B for the taken.
Life count dropped down here for a set of Elevate, all because of the spawn trap set it up here, but a set of Godlike. Trunks now here on an overdrive, has the claw in hand. Gonna go for the chase down here up against Glow, perhaps on towards Jim's side, but unfortunately the claw runs out. 8-13 here, Elevate on the verge of losing this round, but they got a minute to play for. They can absolutely take this one slow, and they could possibly go for a spawn trap here, but spawns will be residing towards Laundry side now here for a set of Godlike. 7-12 here, and it is going to be Elevate long to go for a push towards the mid-map. 2 players on towards Laundry, but it's just not going to be enough at all. No more respawns anymore. It should be Godlike winning this round. PJ, Yopi, Susano, Kendi, all eyes on them. Kendi find the clutch. Yes, they can find the first kill, but it's only one step there. Still 9 more steps to go for them to take this win away. Time's dwindled down now. They're going to go for a very heavy break, but the trades comes in. Kendi finds Neutrino. Abyss spots Kendi out. And it's looking to be a clearance coming through here for the side of Elevate, but the numbers disadvantage is just biting them down. PJ, Susano here in a 1v5 on the capture we go. Godlike, they overwhelm the players of Elevate.
Ready up.
All right, so now, this is going to be absolutely interesting, isn't it? Because the defending side have won their respective rounds. It's 1-1. So each, or should I say, either one would need to win their attacking round if they are going to win it. Because if this is point to point, the advantage might go to Elevate because they are the defending side in the first round. They might be the defending side for the last round as well. So we really need to win an attacking round. And they are doing it massively with 5 kills early doors, or 6 should I say. Prevail with a double before getting traded, but the damage was done. They are going to take A instantaneously. If they are going to take A as quickly as they do, then they will have a huge advantage with that 26 life counter they have. They have not been killed as much as Elevate. Elevate has been killed 12 times in this one, but Yopi trying to even things out. Chloe over Abyss with a double kill as well. Susano, they're trying to even the numbers up here, Elevate. But Godlike, there are 2/3 there on A.
Godlike showing masterclass here towards this control raid. Come again. If they win this round of offense, this might just be them claiming the series away to capture on Alpha. Put the stale. Now diverting their attention here towards this B control point. PJ pushed up on the front lines. Gonna go for the chalice. Spots Neutrino out. Driveway play might just come in as well. Swan diving to the face of Abyss. And now all of a sudden, in just a span of like a minute, 30 seconds or so, we get to see Elevate now here on the verge of finding the equalizer for the life count. But Elevate gets to read as well. And Godlike's gonna go for a push here on this A control point. Yopi's gonna go for a flank. Double man push here towards the staircase. And it's a clearance once again here for the set of Elevate.
13 now. Elevate having the numbers game, having the numbers advantage, and they are going to recover the side of A. That is what Susano is doing right now, and they are going to claim this round as quickly as possible, not letting Godlike even have any point whatsoever because of the barrage of kills, the barrage of flankings that they have done when Godlike had to go at it. They had to be on Gorilla, but look at Godlike. Godlike, they're trying to take A, but what's the price? They are now only on 4 life counts, and I believe, oh, but look at Neutrino, look at Learn before getting traded, but it's just 3. Prevail's all alone, and Elevate is going to take it. Time runs out, Elevate takes it. It's so easy to see when Godlike look to have the advantage though, but for Elevate, they just needed that one gunfight win, and there you have it. They are leading by 2 points to 1.
Grenade out.
Definitely now, as we get to see, it is just all going to come down to whether can we see the final adjustment here for a set of Elevate. Here we go. Might just be the last and final round here if Elevate can win this offensive side, as we get to see a pretty heavy strike here on his A control point.
Yeah, quickly, actually, Elevate went for A. Godlike seemed to have let that go, but no. It's been swept away by Prevail with a double kill. Learn and Prevail with a triple as well. They're just sweeping the lives away from Elevate. Susano over Prevail though, but 24 all. 1/3 of A has been taken by Elevate. They want to have this offensive round win. They are not going to have a tiebreaker, although for the tiebreaker they are still going to be the defensive team, but why wait until round 5 when you can win it in round 4? That's what they say. 20 lives for both teams. Prevail takes BJ out, and A has been defended well, but look at Candy. Candy is trying to rotate himself. Yopi is right on the other side, trying to provide backup on the other flank. Oh, look at Kilo! Look at Candy as well! And A might just been taken away by Elevate. 18 all. The live is there. 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Elevate might just want to take this on their throat, and Godlike will really need to defend this with their lives. Glow, Yopi getting traded by Neutrino, but Abyss over Candy, Trunks over BJ as well. Godlike are trying to defend this one in the last 90 seconds of this one after Elevate having that quick A catch. B, they are not going to let Elevate take any piece of it.
Here we go. Get to see 11-14. Godlike here on the lead once again. Can he find his equalizer? Force around number 5. We check out Abiz. He's going to go down to the hands of Susano. And Elevate here might just go for another push here on this B control point. Trunks holding his angle down, spots Yopi out. Should be able to offer a pinch. Prevail spots Glow out. And all of a sudden on the feed, we get to see 5 players trample to the hands of Godlike. Elevate, last final hope that they got to hope for this very round. And unfortunate for them, hoping is one thing, fantasy is another. You got to face the reality here. And so far, Godlike is on the verge of forcing a round number 5.
Yeah, and they're just taking it out, taking their rage on Elevate. After the cojones that Elevate was trying to push, not once, not twice, but thrice in this round alone, quickly as possible, just to take. It's like a disrespect actually on Godlike, but now Godlike is just showing Elevate that we are here. But Yopi with a double kill, he is on a 1v7, and it's going to be absolutely tough. But for this round, the advantage is going to be on Elevate's side because they are the defending side. Godlike, they will really need to win the attacking round, or else they are going to be 0-1 because this is the defensive side for Elevate.
Here we go, round number 5. And it's now going to be all going to come down to this, the decider who can fall down on the first round here for the first Swiss stage between Elevate and Godlike. And clearly, it is going to be the A control point that Godlike wants to take away from the set of Elevate.
3 kills, but look at Godlike. Godlike straight away went at A. They are on the gorilla, should I say. They are on the aggressive side because they know they will need to win this attacking round. They cannot be passive. They cannot be defensive. They cannot camp. They cannot just wait and wait around. But Chloe getting 2. BJ getting 2 as well. That's what sometimes being aggressive can do to you. But, well, what choice do Godlike have? They need to be the aggressors in this one. But sometimes you need to make the sacrifice. But they do take Elevate's lives. They do take Elevate's lives with them, together with them. 2/3 of A has been taken, but Glow is on fire with Neutrino as well with a double kill of his own. Look at this. Nobody is hiding now. They're just playing it out in the open here, Warden, especially at A. That is going to be the toughest one after we see a double kill from Candy. Candy with a 2 again. Yopi over Neutrino, Glow as well. All 5 going down to the ground by Elevate. 12 lives left for Godlike.
Here we go, 15 to 11. As we see, 25 seconds left on inside of the clock. We move over now with 3 operators invested here by the side of Godlike. Can he find a clutch? War Machine's out. Neutrino gonna go for the investment. PJ with Annihilator. Can he find a play? Yes, he can. He spots 1, spots 2. On the feed we go. It is the players of Elevate here reigning supreme. 20 more seconds now left on the clock for the side of Godlike to make the push. But unfortunately for them, it's not favoring them at most. Odds improbable. Godlike. Last 5 players remaining here. Learn, Prevail, Trunks, Abiz, Neutrino about to falter to the hands of the Red Rebellion. Elevate scoring strikingly a dominant run here on this last and final round. Neutrino can just hope for a miracle to happen as he captures this B control point. It's a 1 versus 11. What can you do? Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you can't do anything, especially this kind of map really favors the defensive side, really favors the one who are on the defensive. So that is what Elevate has, and they are going to take it on the throats and taking the win over last season's world finalist, which is Godlike.
Ooh. Godlike, oh Godlike, claiming this one down. And just like that, move over to the next take here. The clearance coming in. Godlike not too happy about the result there. And as we get to see, it is going to be Elevate here on this stage, taking a selfie to send to their fans, their families that they've just got through the first round of the Swiss stage.
Yeah, both Garena teams having the first win, and they could potentially meet each other actually. They're 1-0. And what are the odds of actually meeting each other? These two teams actually meeting each other. One having a 2-0 victory, another getting a 2-1 victory. So one could be on the top side of 1-0. Another could be on the lower side of 1-0. But in this kind of game, it really went down to the wire, to the last round, where Elevate, they are the defenders since the early doors, and they are the defenders on that last round. And you can see how Godlike, they actually tried to be the aggressors, but especially in this kind of maps, it really favors those who will try to flank or try to scope to scope and snipe somebody. So I think that is where Elevate gets the better of Godlike.
You saw PJ hyped up there. Pretty lackluster performance on Search and Destroy, but here on Control, this guy's a menace. 32 to 28 to his name. He's gonna be able to bag that MVP as well here. Susanna's gonna be there on the bottom side, but he is the sniper. He's the anchor for the squad. Well expected there. And for the squad of Godlike, I mean, it wasn't really like a blowout loss after all. It went down to a game number 3, round number 5 on Control. But the players of Elevate is just so used to being in a situation where they gotta chase up a team and raid Control. And we all know the influence of Olea, the coach for the squad of Elevate. He is just able to bring up the morality here for the squad of the Red Rebellion. Enough to be said, that is going to be our mainstream match, and looking like we are going to be seeing an interview here actually with our player, Elevate.
Stats were all the way up there, man. You really reached into the backpack and brought something extra. Where did you find that this early in the tournament?
I think besides the device I'm playing, it's also my gameplay. So there's only minor adjustments, but I think I did great on this series, and I'm looking forward to more.
So now you faced up against India, who really came up last year, made some noise. Like specifically was a strong team. Who else in the rest of the tournament are you a little concerned about?
I'm looking forward to Galoris, LG, then the 3 China teams, Wolves, X-Rock, and Q9.
Sounds good, man. You really put together a great show so far. Good luck in your next ones. Congrats on the win.
Thank you, and please keep supporting us.
You love to hear it, folks. The friends local are doing a good job as well, getting loud. And Beef Mommy's somewhere. She's definitely got an update for us.
Woo, man, that was a close one for Southeast Asia right now. Garena teams doing a really good job. Moving on to the next round. And of course, speaking of another...
We have the experience to beat them easily. I want to show the world that this team is really capable of being the world champion. Don't underestimate us because 3 years, every year you guys have been underestimating us. And every year we have been beating you, so watch out. Hey Smart Omega, you can't even keep AG. What makes you think you can win us? Hey Elevate, I hope you guys don't cry this season. All the best.
I don't even care about their trash talk because you guys know who is the real champion of Garena. Normally I just like chill and do a quick training for 5 minutes and that's all that I need. I really want to defeat PJ one more because he stole my MVP last year during stage 4. I learned that confidence is important, but overconfidence is dangerous. To Smart Omega player, especially Whoopi, just go retire. I'm so tired defeating you guys.
For me, we're really confident with our gunfights. I believe that between individual skills, 1v1 gunfights, they can't beat us. So that sets apart from Stalwart to Omega and Elevate. Whoopi, because he's been crowned the best sniper, and I don't believe it. It should be me. For me, their trash talk is just all talks. They don't show it in game. As you can see, we dominated them in second week and third week. They only won one series against us. We won both. So for me, let's just see in LAN who will win. Yeah. For Smart Omega team, Whoopi is the best sniper in the Philippines. Well, guess what? Mustacho doesn't love him anymore. He loves me, FTX. For Elevate team, I already made Luffy cry. Candy, you're next. Make sure you don't quit, okay? It's just me, FTX.
We gathered from all around Malaysia. This is Jom COD N. Over 70 players showed up to immerse themselves in a day jam-packed with activities. Exclusive merchandises and prizes were given out to players throughout the day, and players also had the opportunity to interact with the Garena team. Of course, we had to give everyone a chance to show off their 6 skills and battle it out for some COD points too. The energy was truly explosive, and we hope you, the COD community, enjoyed your time at Jom COD.
my mission, live or die. Watch a bullet flying by, go and play your life. Enemies are running left, right, press fight. I'm gonna show you how it's in, you better sit tight. One down, three coming back at ya. Thinking that we're done, but I'm tougher than armor. Dealing some damage, we hit it. Out of sight, out of mind, yeah, you know that I keep winning. We're stealing the show, you're down on the floor. Came in for action, still wanted some more. Destined for war, all versus four. When we begin, it gets thrilling. We're gonna win it now, win it now. Watch us and we show you how. Arms around, getting loud, not too late to turn around. Running, running, gunning, gunning. Ready? 'Cause we want it all. No fear in our eyes. We will win it all. Glory is the prize. We are in the zone. Put it to the bone. We want it all. Legacy and sound. We are in the zone. Now you're gonna have to get through me. Be warned, with all my shit, it ain't easy. An arm, ain't nowhere to hide. You're under my gun. When I drown you down in flames, all that you can do is run. My dog's out looking for you town to town. I know where you are, you can take my crown. About to be owned, use your bones for my throne. Landed back attack, got your track, boy you act. We're stealing the show, you're down on the floor. Came in for action, so what is some more? Destined for war, all versus four. When we begin, it gets thrilling. We're gonna win it now. Watch us and we'll show you how. Arms around, getting loud, not too late to turn around. Running, running, gunning, gunning. Ready? 'Cause we want it all. No fear in our eyes. We will win it all. Glory is the prize. We are in the zone. Put it to the bone. We want it all. Legacy and sound. We are in the zone.
I usually do what I do as much as possible. I would like to get enough sleep and enough food. Smart Omega, stop talking too much. You're not your fans. Stalwart Esports, you're all star players, so show us what you got.
It feels good, bro, but we won't stop working. I think the team's biggest strength is we are family and we are stick together from day one. They don't call me Yup One for no reason. Stalwart, please bring your notepads because you will learn a lot from your masters. Smart Omega, did you guys practice losing? Because you started to get really good at it.
I want to leave a legacy where I'm known as one of the world champions, and I want to do it with my team Elevate and none other than that. So that's the legacy I want.
Stalwart Esports, you've came before us. We've done it twice, and it's twice in a row. So when it's your turn, I don't see it coming in the near future. Smart Omega, how many more roster changes do you need to make to be like Elevate? It's nice having the former kings behind our back.
I think for me, the first one is going to be Whoopi, where he tries his best to snipe and it really doesn't need every time. Just his former teammate can always just kill him every time. Then for the second biggest player, I think has to be Clove. Just because of the fact that he's also my idol the last 2 years, but the student has also become the master now. I'll show him how it's done.
プレゼン行くぞ。
はい、こちらが比較した結果です。2010年、失礼。
かっけー。
癖になる戦い。コールオブデューティーモバイル。
Our team's biggest strength is we are the 3 times Garena champion. We have the experience to beat them easily. I want to show the world that this team is really capable of being the world champion. Don't underestimate us because 3 years, every year you guys have been underestimating us. And every year we have been beating you, so watch out. Hey Smart Omega, you can't even keep AG. What makes you think you can win us? Hey Elevate, I hope you guys don't cry this season. All the best.
I don't even care about the threshold because you guys know who is the real champion of Garena. Normally I just like chill and do a quick training for 5 minutes, and that's all that I need. I really want to defeat PJ one more because he stole my MVP last year during stage 4. I learned that confidence is important, but overconfidence is dangerous. To smart Omega player, especially Whoopi, just go retire. I'm so tired defeating you guys.
For me, we're really confident with our gunfights. I believe that between individual skills, 1v1 gunfights, they can beat us. So that sets apart from Stalwart to Omega and Elevate. Whoopi, because he's been crowned the best sniper, and I don't believe it. It should be me. For me, their trash talk is just all talks. They don't show it in game. As you can see, we dominated them in second week and third week. They only won one series against us. We won both. So for me, let's just see in LAN who will win. Yeah. For Smart Omega team, Whoopi is the best sniper in the Philippines. Well, guess what? Mustacho doesn't love him anymore. He loves me, FTX. For Elevate team, I already made Luffy cry. Candy, you're next. Make sure you don't quit, okay? It's just me, FTX.
We gathered from all around Malaysia. This is Jom COD N. Over 70 players showed up to immerse themselves in a day jam-packed with activities. Exclusive merchandises and prizes were given out to players throughout the day, and players also had the opportunity to interact with the Garena team. Of course, we had to give everyone a chance to show off their 6 skills and battle it out for some COD points too. The energy was truly explosive, and we hope you, the COD community, enjoyed your time at Jom COD.
やはりそなたは私が選んだものわらわはとても嬉しいぞDrop from the sky, mission live or die. Watch a bullet flying by, go and play your life. Enemies are running left, right, press fight. I'm gonna show you how it's in, you better sit tight. One down, 3 coming back at ya. Thinking that we're done, but I'm tougher than an armor. Dealing some damage, we hit it. Out of sight, out of mind, yeah, you know that I can win it. We're stealing the show, you're down on the floor. Came in for action, still wanting some more. Destined for war. So slow, when we begin it, it's thrilling. We're gonna win it now, watch us and we show you how. Arms around, getting loud, not too late to turn around. Running, gunning, ready? 'Cause we want it all, no fear in our eyes. We will win it all, glory is the prize. We are in the zone, bullets to the bone. Legacy and sound, we are in the zone. Now you're gonna have to get through me. Be warned, with all my shit it ain't easy. An arm, ain't nowhere to hide. You're under my gun. When I drown you down in flames, all that you can do is run. My dogs out, lick looking for your town to town. I know where you are, you can take my crown. About to be owned, use your bones from my throne. Landed back attack, got your track, boy you act. But still in the zone, you're down on the floor. Came in for action, so what is some more? Destined for war, oh versus.
Yes, we are back here for the World Championship Finals for Call of Duty Mobile. Well, we are live in our own rooms for the Garena stream, but the play, all the action is currently being played in Atlanta, Georgia in the United States. We have seen some round one fixtures for the Swiss round. So some teams has got 1-0, some teams have been 0-1, but it's only the start of it, right? Super Clark here with me. It's only the start of things. Sometimes when you win or you lose, sometimes motivation or momentum or confidence can get to you. But remember, in Swiss round, anything can happen. It all comes down to whoever you match. But you can only match the teams that has the same record as you. But
Right.
it's all the luck of the draw, isn't it?
Correct. And if we're talking about losing the match right away, it's like you were right in saying that the momentum was there, and sometimes you can take it differently, right? For example, you lost the first round and the momentum should kicks in because the pressure is there already. So it's like you have a thinking that I really need to do something more. I really need to do my best and, bring on my A game so that I can come back with the strongest gameplay that I can think of as a team, right? So let's see, because seeing the teams right away, seeing all of the matches that we had already, some of the teams are lacking with the rotation, the controlling of the map, and yet they also managed to win some rounds. So it only means that it's going to be depending on them on how to really create their own story to really go back to the morale that they're looking at, that they really need to have in order for them to be part of the finals.
Yeah, so just a little bit of update for you. 8 teams on 1-0, 8 more teams on 0-1. They've already known their round 2 opponents. So just a little recap. The teams that have gone 1-0: Galleries, Luminosity, Qingju, Starwood Esports, Wolves, X-Rock, Elevate, as well as 4 Magic, Vitrini. And the teams with 0-1: Godlike, Team Vitality, Ancient Gaming, Animus, Diavolos, Exclusive, Supreme Team, and Tribe Gaming. And they will be they have known their second round oppositions. So round 2, where we are going to see some of the teams over here. So some of the round 2 matches that we have for you is going to be GC Galleries Company going up against Wolves, Luminosity against Starwood Esports, Qingju Club against Elevate, and X-Rock against 4 Magic Vitrini. That is going to be the matchup for the 1-0s, and for the 0-1s, Godlike against Supreme, Team Vitality against Ancient Gaming, Animus against Exclusive, Diavolos against Tribe Gaming. So some great matchups, some feisty matchups, but the first one that we are going to see, another Garena team here. We are going to watch Elevate going up against Q9. Elevate, yeah, Elevate after a crazy game just now against Team Godlike. They are going up against Q9. Q9 with a rather comprehensive, comfortable win in their round 1 matchup. So this is going to be absolutely interesting to see who goes 2-0, who goes 1-1.
Right. Because as we saw earlier, Elevate came into 0-3 earlier, right? And then after that, they come back stronger, right? And win the game. So that's the one that we're talking about in terms of morale, because if you lose a lot of rounds already, you gotta go back to the drawing board, talk about it, and listen to your coach and make sure to adjust and control the map. And speaking of rotation, I know it's really hard to control the map in terms of rotating, being the first one to have a perfect angle. And that's the key in winning in terms of holding on to the position. But at the end of the day, even if you have a position, you must find a perfect angle as well to get a kill point.
Yeah, so just now Q9 with a comfortable win. They won against Supreme Team 2 games to 0 with a rather comprehensive one. So it is going to be absolutely interesting to see if they can extend their lead to a 2-0 win. So we're seeing a bit of Q9 Qingjiu Club from China. They have played in 3 World Championships as a team. So Oling, he has played in his 4th World Championships, has been here since 2021 in Q9. The return of the Emperor. Every time they step into the international stage, we have seen that they always improving. So that is going to be huge. But for Elevate, we have seen some very, very familiar names, even since day 1 of the scene. The likes of, lots and lots of players. The likes of Candy, the likes of Susano as well. Candy has played in 2 World Championships, should I say, qualified for 2 Stage 5s. Although when he was with NRX Jeremiah 4 years ago, that one got cancelled with Omega Esports. He also played there. So it is going to be absolutely interesting to see how this one pans out, because Elevate had to go through a grueling 3-game encounter to finally dispatch the world runner-up from last year, which is Godlike.
Right, Q9 and Elevate at the 2024 grand finalist for our World Championship. So the stakes were, incredibly high, as both teams were coming off significant victories, right? So Q9, from, as we all know, from China, showcased their strength by clinching the title of the Snapdragon Mobile Masters 2024, solidifying their position as a dominant force in COD community, right? Elevate, on the other hand, though we know for a fact that they won earlier, so we're talking about consistency moving on from this match, because Elevate just achieved a remarkable victory at the COD Mobile Summer Invitational 2024, if I'm not mistaken, where they managed to break China's winning streak by defeating Q9 in the grand final. So this is really a thrilling matchup, as they represent, a clash of styles and strategies between the 2 teams.
Yeah, they have actually met in the they have actually met before Q9. They won a Snapdragon Mobile Masters, but to Elevate went there and beat them in the next few tournaments. So it has been a huge rivalry between them.
Right.
So this is going to be a rivalry revisited, should I say, and it's going to be absolutely huge. We're still early doors in this World Championships, though. We're not even in the finals. We're not even in the...
Right.
It might go to a Game 3 again, like what Elevate had to go through. It Godlike, but I think Godlike, so far, they might have one of the toughest roads. They have Godlike, and now they have Q9.
And it was really interesting and promising to see how are they going to play against Q9 this time, because definitely since the last encounter with Q9, all right, Q9 can reclaim the throne, right? However, on the other hand, if Elevate will continue their winning streak, all right, because they already established themselves against Q9, right? They won the battle, so they have the experience already on how are they going to really effectively strategize and repeat the huge win against Q9, but definitely it's still in question. That is something that we need to find out. We don't know what's going to happen yet, right?
Yeah, it is going to be absolutely interesting. And if this goes to a control game, it's going to be absolutely interesting because Oling, the Emperor himself, Oling, he comes with a better team this time. His son with Mauchi, with Curly, Sinan. They got a sub player, but we're not going to talk about that as of now. But I think this is going to be a clash of strong styles between these two because they played it like very, very aggressively. No matter what they play, no matter what mode they play, no matter which map they are on. But if this goes on to control, it will be very, very interesting to see how Q9 plays because they tend to actually overplay sometimes, but we are talking about Q9 over here. We're talking about one of the contenders in the world stage. So perhaps this time in the Worlds, that might change a little bit for them. But, well, they can only be... they can only prove this through their own gameplays. We can only watch, we can only adore, we can only shout about whatever they're doing.
Right. And just to take a note of the players, the notable players from Elevate, on the other hand, we know for a fact that PJ and Yopi, they're really good in terms of respawn game, right? And if you saw the S&D earlier, Kendi is doing some or rocking a lot of kill points. So let's see if this will be the key points of winning once again against Q9. So let's see what's gonna happen because right now they're just preparing and checking everything right here, as you can see on screen, and they're just making sure that everything is working so far and trying to be ready at the same time, trying to relax and definitely be ready and focus on the game once again. So let's see what's gonna happen, if that's gonna be Q9 reclaiming the throne or our Elevate consistently having a winning streak.
Yeah, Elevate, the new kings of Garena, dispatching Stalwart Esports in the qualifiers. Usually people will say it was Stalwart over and over and over again, but Elevate just shown who's boss during the recent qualifiers. And the three-peat of Garena Masters, it's no mean feat. That's a huge, huge one. To win one is an establishment in itself, but to win three on a bounce, well,
wow,
you know what's up. Elevate is definitely, they are definitely ready to go. But going up against them is their main rival again. They have met in a number of international tournaments, and here they will be meeting each other again. And I believe they are ready for the hard point. So it is going to be the first matchup. The first one to get 250 in this hard point round will win game one. We'll have the initiative over the other. Let's go.
Here we go. We started the game already. A good angle that we are seeing right away from our Elevate. Elevating their performance right away, showing that they are really the champion against our Q9. So let's see, because right now it's really a great start right off the bat from our Elevate. 9-1 is our score rotating again. What a battle being traded from PJ.
Wow, early doors, you can see early domination coming from Elevate. They are having all the points, but quickly Q9 just came in. But look at the rotation, look at the spawning, and they're straight away trading kills left, right, center, and they are battling again and again and again in the first hard point. And quickly we can see Elevate, they don't care about dying. They just went out there spawning. Spawning is the name of the game for Elevate in their matches, and this has been a huge one so far, and they are rotating as quickly as possible to the second hard point.
I couldn't agree more. PJ rocking 10 kills right away. That was really a good start, but right now Mauki is really trying to do some counter
getting that kill, but also now showing some aggressiveness because he knows where to find some angle and getting that kill point right away. So let's see what's gonna happen because right now he's being traded and Clo grades up, getting 2 Ps right there, but also being caught up and not able to react.
Oh, Oli with the 3 Ps over there, Curly with 2. Look at that, just straight away, just getting all the points in the second hardpoint. Although Elevate can make the quick rotation, but it is the skills, it is the aggressiveness of Q9, especially this time it is Sun with a 3 piece of his own, and they are just spawn trapping. They're just not letting Elevate to move over here, and they'll just, but Elevate came back though with Yopi being the last killer, but is going to get challenged as quickly as possible. PJ on DC Hen, Yopi on Sun. They will get the last few points before we will go to the third one, but the third one has quickly been occupied by Mao Chi as quickly as possible for the side of Q9.
Great control earlier from Yopi, but right now also helping out. The team's getting that kill, but he is being surprised right there. And Milwaukee's really trying to definitely take the advantage of the second level. He has a perfect angle right there, patiently waiting for all of his opponents to be at the second level and really challenging them all and getting the kill point. Looking at it, the scores really went high right away. A snappy win, a snappy kill points from our Q9, 78 to 45.
Wow, that's a huge domination as quick rotations as well by Clo and PJ are going to have their own kills. He's going to get traded by DC Hen, but Susano is going to ensure that Elevate is going to narrow down the scoreline and narrow down the lead of Q9 as Q9 quickly sets their rotation, sets their sights on the next hard point, and then now they're just not letting Elevate to even have a sniff. Look at that! That's total domination. Even before the hard point was activated, they're not even letting Elevate to even, what should I say, to even sniff, to even have their sights on it. They're not even letting them touch it. But as soon as we said about it, Elevate went there, but only with a 2 piece of his own. Straight away, getting back the points for Q9. That was huge. Coming all back Clo on his own with his own 2 piece and 3 piece as well. And then getting all the kills on his own to finally getting some points out. Oh, Clo again, 6 in succession. Oh, wow.
That was insane. Clo getting 12 kills right away. Rotating, patient waiting, getting that 2 kills as well. But also being traded and definitely controlling the map right away with 185 in favor of Q9. Elevate really need to do something else. They really need to push things out more with the cloud of smoke right here. Really being ready to penetrate that little house. And Clo also getting in and Curly getting that kill point. Let's see how are they going to really consistently controlling the map. Oh my god, getting that flank right away, and Milwaukee's really on fire. Looking at the number of kill points from all of the players of our Q9, they're really insane.
Yeah, for Q9, he's really well balanced, but PJ has been absolutely insane for the start of Elevate, and they are now having the center hard point, the first hard point back again after the rotation. But look at Q9 again. They're just not letting Elevate move again. They're spawn trapping them instantaneously, racking some of the extra points. They are now halfway there from the 250 that is needed for them.
Ole, on the other hand, trying to rotate, looking for an opponent, can he get a kill? There you go, getting that headshot, and another one, also not able to react quickly right there. And Milwaukee still taking the advantage of the high ground, looking for closing the sidelines right now, going down already. That's why, and again, rotation being shown by our Q9 already, trying to control the hard point right here. Let's see if they can add more. Oh my god, Kendi this time being caught up. Milwaukee's really something else. 24 kills and 22 for DC Chen.
Yeah, Sun having 28. That's the top kill maker. DJ with 32, but DC Hen, when they really needed it now, they're just under 100 points to claim the hardpoint victory and having the advantage over Elevate to go into the S&D round. They are really wrapping it up. They are really doing so well here in Stage 5 of the World Championships here in Atlanta, Georgia. They're not letting Elevate even a chance here, but it's gonna get contested again and again and again. Coming is PJ, tries his best, but DC Hen is going to just shut him down. And straight away, Q9 went to the next hard point, but it might have been taken by the side of Elevate though.
A lot of utilities being thrown and just to start in, hoping to create or use damage, and because of that one, oh my god, great kill coming out from Curly. 27 kill points for him alone, and Elevate is really having a hard time to control it, but looking at it, they're really doing their best to control this time this hard point, but our Q9 still not allowing them to really completely have the hard point being at their hands, because right here really doing their best to connect some fuses. But right now this is going to be a great challenge for our Q9. A quick rotation foul coming from our Elevate, getting another kill, this time 162 to 158. Let's see if our Q9 will still have some energy to take over, because right now Elevate is really leading with 172 with 158. What a great comeback. DC Hen, what is going on, brother?
Yeah, but look at that. That hard point was all Elevate. Great defense. They got it there first. They got there first, and they defended from every single flank that a Q9 could manage to go, but they could not retake the hard point. But now it is still for the side of Elevate. The last two hard points has been huge, has been massive. But look at AC Hen again, getting traded instantaneously by Kalo, by Klo, getting a traded. Oh, he has been back and forth, and Mayochi with a two-piece of his own. Nobody is claiming, but quickly, as we said it was Elevate. Just 15 needed. Great comeback coming from them. Oh, two actually coming from Yopi as well. 3. Oling is out. Is down and out. Kendi with a two-piece of his own. They are defending massively in the last two hard points.
Wow.
And they are almost there. They look to have been out so early on in this game. But look at the comeback coming from them though.
That is definitely true, because PJ is really on fire. Great control though, but that's the only time that he is being caught after getting a lot of kills. 47 from his bags already. Oh my god. And 231 is our score already. And let's see if our Q9 will still have something that they can get a kill point against our Elevate, because right now elevating their performances already, as you can see. Oh my god, what is going on? 240, 241. A lot of great rotations being shown already by our Elevate, and PJ getting 51 kills. Oh my god.
51 is not something that you can say in every single game, but that was absolutely huge coming from PJ. But the comeback in the previous two hard points before the last one was always the key. They made a quick rotation and then they defended with their lives, especially coming from Susano at one point. He was the one dispelling, just killing every single obstacle that comes his way, and that gave the momentum. Although Q9 was there, having it in their pockets, having it in their hands, but not in the last three hard points where PJ has been on a crazy roll. 51 kills, 6 assists as well, and Yopi 29 and 14 together with Klo. But some 3P, sometimes 6Ps we see at one point. The defense has been immense in the last three.
The moment the Q9 was leading earlier, Elevate really need to somehow find a ways on how to control the hard point. If you remember the third one, The third hard point, the P3, that's the one that they managed to control, to where Q9 having a hard time to rotate and find an angle, and somehow really having some difficulties to penetrate that hard point. That's when elevated their performances in terms of number of kills, right? And PJ with a huge help right there, crazy number of kills. On the other side of the Q9, DC Hen is also trying to do some huge help by performing, and on that P3, that was really crazy thing to see on how they managed to really usually come back with the great performances, and as you mentioned earlier, a lot of kills right coming out from PJ.
Yeah, so that is going to be game one, which is a hard point. That is a great comeback coming from the side of Elevate. Although Q9 look to have it on their hands when they reach 150 first, and they look to be cruising, but it's just a slight of a change of strategy coming from Elevate, and they are the ones who love the spawn games oh so dearly, and that's what we see from them. And the next one is going to be Search and Destroy. So we've seen Elevate lost their Search and Destroy at firing range against Godlike. So this is going to be absolutely interesting as well, because Q9, they don't want to get 1-1. They wouldn't want to lose to Elevate again, because they have met each other so many times, and especially in this kind of tournament, in this World Championships, is where all the stats, all the records, they wouldn't care about the records. They wouldn't care about the head-to-head records between themselves. This is the one they want to win, even in the Swiss rounds, because the quicker you get to 2-0, the quicker you get to 3 wins, the higher the seed you are in, and then another, the quicker that you can actually rest. So now we are at SND. First to 7 will be taking this one. The first win has been taken by Elevate. Will Q9 make the comeback?
Let's see what's gonna happen, if they can do some great comeback and a story to tell for SND. But I'm looking at with Kendi right here, because he's really good in playing SND. So let's see how Kendi will usually help Elevate for our SND match, because right now I don't see any action, because it's going to be a huge map.
Susano has already got 2 kills. He's already got Curly, already got Sun. So it's a 5v3 situation, actually. For the attacking side, they are outnumbered. The bomb is with Oling, but look at Oling. Oling's gone down. It's a 1v3, and DC Hen was just getting smacked by PJ, and that is going to be a quick round. 1-0 for the side of Elevate.
I kid you not. They are really on fire right now. I'm talking about Elevate. They got the momentum. They got the groove for S&D. Although it's not an aggressive gameplay, as we all know, S&D. But right now, they're taking some time to find a perfect angle, because that's the key in winning S&D. Oh my God, 2 kills wide away.
Wow, Susano with a 2-piece early doors, but they're now down to just 2. Down to just PJ, down to just Chloe. The bomb is on the ground, but it will be taken easily by DC Hen. Unchallenged, but they are so far away from any bomb site. PJ and Chloe will be on site A, and they will engage in a head-to-head contest, perhaps. Or will actually, will Chloe, they are going to engage. And Chloe is being taken out, so PJ on a 1v3 here.
This will be interesting. This will be interesting. It might be a clutch or no. Oh my God, that's a great flag. Gonna get 2. Gonna get 2. Oh my God. Loses that opportunity, and we are tied at 1. That was a good battle indeed. I thought the flank earlier will worked out from Chloe, but he's being caught while trying to rotate. That's why PJ being left alone.
PJ left alone, although he manages to get one. He tried to get two.
Two, yeah.
But couldn't make the connection. It's 1-1 after 2 rounds. Oling with the bomb. In the first 2 rounds, Susano has 2 Ps in both of them, in both of the rounds. But Susano this time is going to get taken out. So it's a 4v5 situation. The one with the bomb, Oling, is still waiting. PJ with the 2 Ps of his own, getting traded by Oling himself. So it's a 3v3 battle in round 3. Look at Kendi making that solo push. Oling might find him.
Ooh.
Oh, Kendi, but getting traded by Mauchi. So it's still a 2v2. Mauchi. Grenade. But still, they will go to point A instantaneously. DC Hen with the bomb. He will plant at point A, or no. Just teasing it, but not actually making that plant over there. They'll make that long rotation. Crossing over to B. And Klo might have the information already. The bomb will be planted and the time will be ticking. 45 seconds. Klo comes in, getting taken out by Mayochi. And Yopi with the trade. Yopi against DC Hen in a 1v1 battle. Oh, he gets it! And he will make the defusal! The defense is complete from Yopi, all on his own with a 1v2 clutch to lead 2-1.
That was insane clutch from our Elevate right there. Although it's like one of his teammates being sacrificed right there just to find a great intel. And after laying out that info, that's the time that they push in. So let's see if that's something that we are about to witness once again from this round, because our Elevate is leading one already from our Q9, and Q9 doesn't want to lose this battle once again to our Elevate. But let's see, because I know for a fact that they really wanted to reclaim the throne against our Elevate, but Elevate are really bringing their A game tonight.
Still, it's only 2-1. Oh, look at Curly. They're just getting even more aggressive, rolling over PJ as well. It's 3v5. They are running at Elevate. They are just running them over and straight away planting the bomb as quickly as they could. And Kendi has been taken out as well. He's trying to give the intel, but he'll have to sacrifice himself for it. Oh, Yopi with the kill, but getting traded, and Susano is going to get taken out as well. 2-2 after a great start coming from Q9 in that round 4.
That was insane. What do you think would happen? Why we have 2 tight scores? What happened on the last game? What are the adjustments, Sekaiichi, that Q9 made?
Yeah, Q9 actually, they became more aggressive, and they did not want to get first blood. They don't want Elevate to get the first blood, especially in the first 2 rounds. Susano actually got there, but now Susano has been killed in 2 successive rounds,
right,
being the first victim. So now Elevate will really need to change a little bit of strategy, because Q9 has one up on them after taking out Susano. Usually the first kill taker, but now it's a 2v5. It's going to be absolutely tough for the side of Elevate. PJ as well. Kendi on a 1v5. It is going to be tough. Kendi, oh, he gets DC Hen. Good scope. And taken out by Curly, who just slid in and slayed him.
He completely slayed the Elevate teams. And right now, our score is 3-2. How are they going to adjust? Because Susano being always the first blood. So Susano really need to really make sure that he has a great cover and not too aggressive, because thinking about the strategies, it's going to be a huge changes or somehow.
But look at this. Look at this. Susano, I think he's found something. Oling.
Yep.
He's trying to give the intel of where they are. They're just across each other. Susano is all alone in the center. He might want to find Sun. The bomb is with Oling still. The captain himself. Look at this, the nade trying to find PJ, but nobody home. They're just waiting and waiting. The longer this one goes, it's gonna bring some disadvantages to Q9. And 3 of them are going to come out with a nade. Candy is down, so it's all hell is gonna break loose now. 4v5 situation. They are now at point B. They are going to make the plan if there is no challenge. Yopi might want to have a long range shot. DC Hen is going to intercept. BJ is down to Meochi. The bomb is down. Less than 30 seconds left in this one.
This might be
They're just waiting. They're just waiting because it's a 3v5. Somebody needs to come. Claudit came. Susano as well. Yopi as well.
But it's not over yet.
The waiting game from the side of Q9 though.
A dominant win from our Q9 after putting some pressure by planting the bomb. They just patiently wait for the elevate to push through, and that's when they attack and win the round. Right now, so far it's a good. Oh my God, that's a close quarter battle right there. And seeing them, oh my God, that's a great push, but he get 2 kills right away. That was really dangerous from our elevate this time.
Yeah, Meochi finally getting traded, but Sun is now 2v3, 2v2. The bomb is still on the ground. Susano 1v1 with Oling. Susano and Oling. Oling trying to scope. Oling finally gets Susano. And he will get the defusal for point number 5. They are trying their very, very best
Lost that round.
to actually force this to a control game, which is going to be the decider. A huge, huge decider. So the first round in which Elevate was the attacker, they failed to do so. They made the early push, they made the early plant, but Q9 used to gunfighting, just had it, especially with Meochi. The first 2Ps that he's had was the one being the key to victory for point number 5. Now they just need 2 more, and we will go to control. Yopi with the bomb.
Right, looking at the map right now, Sikaichi, our Q9 got a good angle. They got the control of the map. So it's going to be hard for our elevate to push through, even though they're throwing some utilities right now to help them push. But right here, it's really a great challenge for all of the players because right now they're being killed. But 2v2 situation. Curly, oh my God, he almost lose that game. But PJ allows him to do some resets. So let's see what's going to happen. And PJ will be able to somehow cut the remaining soldiers of our Q9.
He will want to take the bomb first though. Yes, the bomb is with him. But Curly and Oling will just wait. They'll just wait for the bomb to be planted. You will plant it at A instead of B. So the long rotation will need to be made by Curly as well as Oling. So 45 seconds. BJ needs to stay alive, but no, instantaneously that took just 7 seconds for him to actually lose his life. And the ball will be defused by Curly, and that's the match point for Q9 to force a game 3, to force a control game to be the deciding factor. He planted at A, and then a quick rotation from Curly as well as Oling. He tried to go at it himself there, but it's not gonna matter.
It was really hard to survive though, after, you know, knowing that you are at A. But right now we are seeing Yopi early planting the bomb.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Interesting, right? They're just putting some pressure to our Q9 side. It's gonna be really. Oh my God!
Ooh.
He's the one being caught. That's a great push. Oh, our Q9 is really performing well tonight. I think they're about to end this match with the exclamation point. But let's see what's gonna happen if our elevate will be.
Oh, but it's a 1v2 situation. Mayochi is all alone though. He's going up against he's going up against Chloe. He's going up against Susano. He's gonna get Susano. It's gonna be a 1v1. Chloe and Mayochi. Mayochi might find him. Mayochi with the punch, but no time at all. He's gonna get the kill, but no time to show for it. So Elevate survived at least for one more round. That's good stalling, actually. He was stalling, just running around, and then when he saw that, okay, there's no time, let's engage a 1v1 battle, and it became a melee strike, but to no avail.
That was crazy and right there. So the question is, the elevate, how are they going to strategize this time? Because Q9 definitely read all of their plans.
But
that's why
the Nate, though,
they're really having a great formation. Looking at the map, the defense that they have, they gotta get sidelines. So each time that elevate will be penetrating on the mid side or trying to go to the A side, all right, it's gonna be hard for them. Especially we have some snipers, Uling and Sun.
But Sun is in danger, giving away space, but Sun gets two and quickly getting 0.7, and we are going to control as Q9 is not letting this one pass. They are not letting this series become a 2-0 loss, an 0-2 loss for them. Okay, now this is gonna get really, really interesting. Another control game where we see total domination actually from the side of Q9. They defended well, but when they attack though, what they do is that they try to get all the kills first, and then when the bomb has been planted, they are going to force a long rotation from Elevate, and that's when they thrive. But when they were on the defensive side, the only time the Elevate actually got the point when they were attacking was when they planted much earlier, just catching them off guard. So I think Q9 huge aggressors in that one, huge aggressors in S&D, and look at this, the scoreline, or should I say the KDs as well, the KDAs, DC Hen as well as Mayochi. I think Mayochi was the biggest factor in that victory, especially with the entry kills, especially with the objectives that they have.
And Susano being always being the first one, being